The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great work on the overlap. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Timber. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Can he get it through? It's Raul! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Corinthians really were asking for...
Son Heung-min! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Shot a goal! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's tried one! Oh, off the bar! Has a look and plays it forward. Ronaldinho, this is promising. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Son Heung-min. Nice control. Son Heung-min takes control of it and he's on the move. Cruyff. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Cruyff must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Half an hour played now. Kukçu powering forward here. Van Nistelrooy. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cruyff goes looking wide. He's got away. Son Heung-min. No way he was going to let him past.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot... And Van Nistelrooy! Goal! Flamengo! And they've got their lead back. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a shade optimistic. Xavi Alonso shifted it to the flank. Timber tries to play it through.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Caught offside that time.
Substituição em andamento.
Flamengo choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Son Heung-min. That's good vision. No luck with that dink over the top. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Rafael Leao. It's a terrific header. There's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Corinthians clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He's going for goal! Mighty close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Camavinga does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fernando Torres. That's a little off target. Look at the... Son Heung-min! Oh, taken with style. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, no joy this time. Fernando Torres. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Pelé. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he has shown him a yellow card. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Pelé. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's been caught and he shoots! Goal! Corinthians! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Corinthians take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ball's played through. Can he get onto this? He's in a good position here. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Messi. And here's Son Heung-min. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, lovely, has a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 23. Camisa 18.
Messi.
Camisa 20.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camisa 25. Neymar. Camisa 9. Camisa 10.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Plays a sharp little ball here. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Played out to the right. Can he get on the end of this? Cross, big header! Thuram attempts a clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pelé, Neymar, and this is Mohamed Salah. Not the most accurate pass. That's a lovely pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Just 5 minutes left. Corinthians. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through. And again the keeper stands strong.
Temos 3 minutos
And
de
the number on the
acréscimo.
board is 3. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Aimed beyond the defence. Flamengo looking to pass their way through. Thuram. Oh, super ball. That's a decent clearance. And we're done. Corinthians have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, I look at this side and think to myself, who's going to make the difference? Well, there's only one answer, and it has to be Rivaldo. He's capable of producing some extraordinary moments.
Indeed. Offensively, I guess there's very little, if anything, missing from his game. Thuram. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Out towards the flank. Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Cannavaro. Now Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The referee's awarded a free kick. That's a good ball out wide. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's on his way! Cruyff. And Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff is offering a wry smile there.
Corinthians with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Neatly clipped into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Corinthians looking to pass their way through. Decent progress down the left. He is through here. They want to be quick to recover this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out towards the right wing. Bebeto. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Still goalless at the moment. Now he's got space here, and he plays one through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he get it through? Nedved looking to run onto it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Son Heung-min. Brazil looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Referee has just said play on. Bebeto.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Costa Curta. Son Heung-min. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! Goal! Brazil! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Messi is fouled. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's well spotted. Rivaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Ronaldinho.
Might want to be careful there.
Cannavaro robs him of possession. Now that's well seen too. Xavi Alonso. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Corinthians can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Cristiano Ronaldo has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Rivaldo. Bebeto. Mbappe. Bebeto. Cruyff. And now the breakaway. Now it's Son Heung-min. Mbappe. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's searching through. He's having a shot! Corinthians have their second corner now. Son Heung-min plays it short. Now that is a hefty challenge. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Cruyff. That is lovely. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rivaldo. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff. Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Can he finish? Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Corinthians still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Almost an hour gone. Spread it left. Serginho gets into a good position. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to...
Oh, incredible! Another own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice defending, physical and effective. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ronaldinho. It's Xavi Alonso. And here's Hullet. And he's had it nicked away. Adriano. Corinthians are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Adriano showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Good purposeful running this. Looking for options for movement. Played out towards the right wing. Nedved. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Ronaldinho. Guardiola does well to get it back. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
So it is still 0-0. And the counter is on. Now it's Hullet. Baresi cuts it out. That's been cut out, well played.
This is the time you need that pace.
Son Heung-min. And here's the chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. Always onto this. It's Basho! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldinho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ronaldinho threads one in. Oh, well measured.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ronaldinho. Now, what about a counter-attack? Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Koundé's cross. Nedved! Hullet was only too happy to help. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Adriano is offering a wry smile there.
Thuram. Xavi Alonso. Spread it left. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that was vital. Son Heung-min is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Taken back almost at once. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. Decent chance! He's scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Corinthians go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos a colaboração para nosso fundo de caridade global. Substituição.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Camisa 7.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Costa Curta gets into some space. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Costa Curta. Corinthians do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries to play it through. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Batistuta really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Costa Curta. Corinthians are still that goal to the good. Costa Curta. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Oh, perfectly measured that, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment. Costa Curta. Now Son Heung-min. Quarter of an hour into the second half. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting.
And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 13, camisa 25.
And it's Nedved.
Neymar.
And this is Batistuta. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Batistuta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cannavaro. Corinthians still have... He's gone for goal! Oh, that was close. Costa Curta. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
Costa Curta is fouled. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And back to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pelé. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, what a mistake! Shapes to shoot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Xabi Alonso really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Sai para a entrada do jogador.
Corinthians will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Costa Curta. He's had it taken off him. And it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. Conte. Great ball, and he's in here.
Ceará really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And they've got rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Xavi Alonso with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
substituição no time do Corinthians.
Corinthians making consecutive changes here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Costa Curta.
Seara really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Thuram clears it away. Very much into the last knockings. And it's Isco. And he's gone looking for safety.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That has been slung wide. That's that, the end. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Eto'o! Oh, split-second reaction.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cannavaro. Oh, well played. Pull it. Pull it! Oh, that was close. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Hullet. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldinho. Now that looks a decent ball. Hullet. Looking for the run. Ronaldinho. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Hullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ronaldinho. Thuram does well to stand firm and defend it. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Costa Curta. Eto'o, Neymar, he's had a shot! There it is! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Hullet.
Corinthians really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He can get that clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Eto'o. Nesta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Hullet. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram. And it's Yaya Toure. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi aimed beyond the defence. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Van Dijk. Messi. Ronaldinho. Yaya Toure. Now it's Hullet. Distributed tidily. Played back in. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well read, nice interception.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Nesta with the clearance. Turns and goes back. Hullet. Great chance! Just off target. So, third corner of the game. Corinthians are Eto'o! And again the keeper stands strong. So their fourth corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hullet. We are into overtime. Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now he's off and running.
Might want to be careful there.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Yaya Toure. Tries to dink it through. Brilliantly cut out. And they've got rid. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
Corinthians really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Son Heung-min. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cruyff. Toure does really well there, he is strong. Now it's Hullet. And it's Ronaldinho. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming. Cruyff. Ambitious ball here. Takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Son Heung-min plays it short. Ah, such a clever touch. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar gets into a good position. Chance for a shot! It's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills, and that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van Basten tries a shot! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Corinthians really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's aimed into the middle. Thuram attempts a clearance.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's picked his way through. Son Heung-min! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Messi! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Delivers with... Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Xabi Alonso. Plays the return pass. Now that's well seen too.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he has been fouled there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Cruyff. Oh, it's come loose. Tries to pass it through. Good read, needed to be. Rijkaard. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to get it away. Now, can they get him away? And this is Vieri. Swings it across. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Deftly away. Can he get it through? Neatly clipped into space. That's tidy. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vieri! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Delivered in. And that was very necessary. And smartly reclaimed. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Son Heung-min. Chance here to counter. Knocks it into space. Now Cruyff. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Always onto this. And this is Vieri. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Costa Curta has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul. Vieri is behind this one.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided.
Pelé does really well to win the ball there. Corinthians can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Vieri. Oh, that was vital. That has not gone well. He is through here. Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And reclaimed it in a trice. Looking to play him in.
Substituição em andamento.
Son Heung-min. Rijkaard. Son Heung-min. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And that could set him on his way. And he was alert to it. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Keeper has taken decisive action. Pele puts his foot on the gas. He's shifting through the gears here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's Son Heung-min! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Corinthians have done so well to come in level at the break, but there's no doubting that the picture is looking quite bleak. I can only see damage limitation being applied in the second half because they have an awful lot of holes to fill, and that is going to be extremely hard.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And so we're off again. Beckenbauer. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And he's been shifted off it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corinthians have a free kick. Rijkaard. And it's Cannavaro. Beckenbauer. And it's Conte. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that is one way to stop him. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. And it's Xabi Alonso. It's Van Dijk. And it's Rijkaard. Xabi Alonso. Thuram. Son Heung-min. Throw in. Cruyff. And he's picked it up out wide. Good chance here! Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the crossbar. Just off target.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Looking for options for movement. Corinthians are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Gets a good foot in there. Yamal, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dinked through, and he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's got away. Played in. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Cruyff. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Yamal. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Corinthians get their fourth quarter.
Camisa 23, camisa 20, camisa 18. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 24, camisa 13,
That's a throw.
camisa 10, camisa 19. Ronaldinho, substituição.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rijkaard. Now Ronaldinho. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Corinthians really will have to throw everything at this now. Now that looks a decent ball. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Pelé. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Pelé. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the keeper beats it away. And that's gone loose. Aimed beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to belt it away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple...
Pelé! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Corinthians complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Cannavaro. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And time is up. Corinthians have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Pelé claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Corinthians may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw. A time to hold heads high.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.